Welcome to London Visited, and in this video we go to Leytonstone Tube Station. We go and visit the murals which are set up as part of the Hitchcock Gallery. Hitchcock was born here on the 13th of August 1899. This mosaic shows Hitchcock and his father outside his father's grocery shop when he was young. There are 17 mosaics in total, of which 14 are from his more iconic films. Stay with us and we'll take you on a tour of all of them. This mosaic is from the film Number 17, where jewel thieves Brant and Sheldrake attempt to get away to the coast on a stolen train moments before their high-speed chase ends in disaster. Hitchcock is quoted as saying, "A lot of movies are about life. Mine are like a slice of cake." From 1926 film The Pleasure Garden is a good old-fashioned melodrama full of life, death and passion. This was Hitchcock's first feature as a sole director and conveys his enthusiasm for the theatre and the music hall. This is from the 1954 film Rear Window. James Stewart, as an action photographer, is confined to his apartment with a broken leg. With the help of his fiancée, played by Grace Kelly, he begins to suspect a murder has occurred and sets out to solve the crime. This mosaic is not film related, but actually has Marlene Dietrich, star of his 1950 thriller Stage Fright, relaxing with Hitchcock offset. When you look at these, you've got to remember that 80,000 pieces of tile were used to construct all these mosaics. This is from the 1940 film Rebecca. Here, Joan Fontaine, as the new Mrs. De Winter, is struggling to escape the memory of her husband's first wife Rebecca. Here, her friend, Mrs. Danvers, wills her to suicide. In the background you can see St John's Church, Leytonstone, as it was in Hitchcock's childhood. All of these mosaics are situated in the subway as you come out of the station at Leytonstone. Leytonstone is on zones 3 and 4 and is probably no more than about 20 minutes from the centre of London, so well worth taking a trip out on the Central Line. This represents the 1955 film To Catch a Thief, on which, high on a roof, reformed cat burglar John Robbie, played by Cary Grant, is caught against a brilliant skyline illuminated by fireworks as he attempts to capture the imposter who has been giving him a bad name. Now we go to the classic 1963 film The Birds, which focuses on a series of sudden and unexplained violent bird attacks on the people of Bodega Bay in California over a course of a few days. This is certainly one of a few films that couldn't be missed out in the mosaics. Here we go to 1956, and this is The Wrong Man. And do you notice who's sitting behind the main character reading his newspaper? Yes, Hitchcock himself. As we all know, Hitchcock sometimes liked to have cameo roles within his own films. He's even got it here in his own mosaic. This is from the film Saboteur, and in it you can see two people making their escape in the car, and behind is Leytonstone High Street. Really hope you're enjoying this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Again, another classic Hitchcock film that couldn't be missed out. From 1950, it's North by Northwest, starring Cary Grant. Of course, this crop duster scene couldn't be missed out from the mosaics. This comes from the 1941 film Suspicion. In this film, the leading actress Joan Fontaine won the Oscar-winning performance in 1941 and is the only Oscar attributed to a Hitchcock film. Now we go to 1958 and the film Vertigo, where Hitchcock studies love and obsession. Right, worth remembering that these are in a subway as you come out of Leytonstone Station, so if you want to have a really good look at this, avoid commuting times. Now it's the classic 1960 film, Psycho. And if you look just at the top behind the shower curtain, you can see Norman Bates hiding. Critics consider Psycho to be one of Hitchcock's best films. And in regular international polls, it is often ranked one of the greatest films of all time. This is from the 1951 film, Strangers on a Train. Another psychological thriller where two strangers meet on a train and then swap people that they're going to get rid of. This mosaic comes from one of his earlier films, the 1931 The Skin Game. The story of the film is that two rival families, the Hillcrests and the Hornblowers, and the disastrous results of the feud between them. Finally, here we see Hitchcock in director mode. Really hope you've enjoyed our video looking at the mosaics to Alfred Hitchcock at Leytonstone Station. Don't forget, we have a podcast available on your favourite podcast app. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to London Visited for more videos every week.